What's up, guys? It's Oliver coming back at you with another video. I know this is late. I'm filming, editing, and posting this for later today. Don't even worry. I got this. I know what I'm doing. I've been busy. I do horseback riding, as some people know, and I had a lesson last night, so I wasn't able to get anything prepared. Oh my god, lighting. I wasn't able to get anything prepared last night or yesterday because yesterday I was out getting ready because I'm going to a Halloween party in like 2 days. I have to get a costume ready. I don't have to, but I offered to bring a couple things with me, like chips and stuff like that. So I was really busy going out and getting all of that stuff ready, and I didn't have time to film a video. So here I am. I'm gonna film something really quick. But first, there's some news. Good news, like really good transition news. This isn't like guaranteed, there's nothing that's like 100% about it, but I got a phone call from the Women's College in Toronto, and specifically the surgeon who's supposed to be doing my top surgery. And they said that I have a consultation date in 3 months. And that's kind of crazy because I was told that it was going to be like a year before I would get a date for a consultation. But I guess they took into account how long I was on the other wait list before they took me off of that one and put me onto this one. So they knocked that amount of time off, and then they also took into consideration how many recommendations I had, or like referrals I had from people. So because I had referrals from like my family doctor and a couple from the hospital, blah, 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 they, I guess, regarded me more highly or something like that. I don't really know how that all worked out, but yeah, I have a consultation date for, I think it's January 1st. And as far as I understand, it'll be about 6 months after that date that I will get like a surgery date, but it's happening. I have a date for my consultation for top surgery, and that's crazy to me. So that's the thing that's happening, and that's like my crazy good news, and I'm super excited about it. And that's it. That's all I got for right now. This is gonna be a really awkward angle because I'm just kind of chilling by my bookshelf here. Here's my flag. It was in the corner, and yay, trans flag. We love, we stand. And now we push that away so that it's not in the way. All right, so I haven't done one of these in a while, so I was gonna do something on collections because I have collection things. One that's really quick and easy, and one that I kind of hope I can get more of at some point, are those pop figurines. I have no, like, I don't have a big collection at all. I literally have 2. So I have Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. So, I mean, this is gonna be something that's like gonna take me forever trying to find these, especially because most of these kinds of things aren't really like a big deal anymore. Like, I've almost waited too long to get them, but you know what? I like them. This is a cute one, and he was one of my favorite characters in Game of Thrones, like, for sure. And for anyone who does watch Game of Thrones and has to know, I am Starks all the way, so Jon Snow, the Stark family, all of them. Not a huge fan of Sansa, just gonna say that. She's okay, she's just not my favorite. Arya and Bran are my 2 absolute favorites from the family. And then obviously Jon, but like, I don't know, I almost consider him to be like an extension of the family, so like he's still there and he's still a part of that family, he's just not, I don't know, he's not a part of the main family from what, like, just from the way I understood it, and the fact that he went off to be in like the Night's Watch and all of that, like, I don't know, he is almost like, he's almost separated from the family at that point, but anyways, not that big of a deal. And of course, I have a Batman. Why wouldn't I have a Batman? I mean, for anyone who knows me, I have a huge thing for Batman. And oh my goodness, this is gonna be controversial. I don't really care. I've never seen a Batman movie. I just love everything about Batman and the way he looks and the style of his art. Like, if you've ever seen any of the art for him anywhere, it's fantastic. It looks amazing, and I love all of the art styles that work for Batman. I just love everything about him. So you'll notice that in some of my collections, not all of them, but some of them, I have Batman things, like lots of them. And that's just because I love Batman as a superhero. If anyone asks me what my favorite superhero is, I'm gonna say Batman, just because I love him so much. But I've never really seen any superhero-based movies. I mean, I've watched, like, The Avengers, like the first one. That's it. I'm not huge on superhero movies. I don't know why. That's just never really been my thing. But anyways, without further ado, this is the collection that I actually really wanted to show off. And it's, like, voodoo dolls. Not really voodoo dolls, though. I'm gonna say this right now. People have asked me before if I'm into, like, witchcraft and stuff like that, or if I'm, like, a Wiccan, or any of that kind of stuff. I am not. I don't remember if I've said this on a video or not, but I support everything about witchcraft. I understand people who do it, and I encourage it, for sure. Like, if that's something you're into, go for it. Do what you need to do. I personally don't practice any form of witchcraft. I occasionally indulge in what some people would consider forms of witchcraft. So, like, I participate a lot in, like, the burning of incense. I have, like, crystals and, like, different beads and stuff like that that are supposed to have specific properties to them. Like, this is one for happiness. Like, I believe in a lot of those things, but I don't specifically practice a form of witchcraft. So that's one thing I'm going to say right now. And the other thing is, with voodoo dolls, I don't at all mean dolls that resemble people in real life, stick needles in them, make bad things happen. That's not what I'm talking about at all. When I say the voodoo dolls, I mean these, like, string dolls. And I don't know if every place has these, but I don't think I have one anywhere around me. A lot of them come out of those, like, those toy machines that you find in, like, arcades and stuff like that. So they're in those, like, weird little capsules with the, like, brightly colored lid on them, and then it's a clear bubble, and then you gotta, like, pop the top off, and then you can get your thing out of it, and you usually have to pay, like, $1 or $2, or for some places it's gonna be like 25 cents that you put in, and then you turn the crank and the bubble falls out. I get a lot of those from these. I also have, this isn't a string one, but it's like a bigger version of, like, a voodoo doll thing. So yeah, voodoo dolls are a thing. And I do enjoy them. They're very cool. So I'm going to save my Batman ones, because I kind of maybe have, like, a bunch of Batman ones. So, the first one I showed is just, like, literally a black one with red eyes, and I don't know what that's supposed to be, but this is, I think, the very first one I ever got, and it's, like, a little wolfman. Oh, God. It's, like, a little wolfman. And I thought he was super cool, and he was the start of my collection of little string voodoo dolls, and I love them. I think I tried my best to keep them in order. So, first one was the Wolfman, then the black one with red eyes, then this little orange guy. He's got, like, a little bag on him, and it looks like it's, like, supposed to be country flag colors or something like that. Could not tell you for sure. Then there's this dude who looks like he's some heavy metal vamp dude who's, like, attached to, I don't even know. But this emo boy. Then we've got another, like, colorful boyo who's just in, like, a shirt and pants. But he's a cool blue boy, and I love him. Then there was a hockey collection that came out, and it was like specifically like hockey teams on like jerseys, and they have a little hockey stick. I don't care about hockey. I'm not into sports. I don't care about them. I just like the voodoo dolls, and I happened to get a hockey themed one, so that's that. Then I got one that was like Aquaman. Like, this is supposed to be Aquaman as far as I know. I don't even know. To me, sometimes the hair looks like it's Donald Trump, and he's just like holding a fork, but it's fine. It's fine. It's not like these are expertly made. Another hockey one with another team, if that'll focus. Okay, I said I was gonna leave the Batman ones. So then I have this cute little like bear guy. I don't know how to explain most of these. I'm just showing off the ones that I have because I have them. Oh gosh, I think this one's Wonder Woman, if I'm correct. Again, not really big on superheroes. I think that's supposed to be Wonder Woman. Yikes. Okay, anyways, without further ado, Batman. So I have two of these because I just happened to get two of them. Because I found like a Batman themed one and I got a bunch of them. And I just happened to get two of the Riddler. So I have the Riddler. Two of him, actually. I have one of the Joker. I have one of one Robin. He's super cute. And then I have two different Batman ones. So I have like classic Batman, and then I have the like black and yellow. So, yeah. Those are my boys. Those are all of my like voodoo things. And then just because I mentioned it and I talked about like witchcraft and like incense and stuff like that, I am going to show off, I guess, some of my incense and all of that. Because again, I like kind of already talked about it. I don't know where to put my phone. Okay. That should be good enough. So, I have one of the like board things where you burn your incense on. So there's like a hole in it right here, and you stick the end here. I'll take one of the burned ones that I have. So you take the end of the stick and you place it in the hole, and it holds the incense stick up. And then when you light it and it burns, all of the ash falls into the tray. And then, you know, you dispose of it as you need to. I have a thing of tinfoil here, just because, like, I have carpet in my room, and the last thing I really want is to have a bunch of ash all over my carpet. So I just have some tinfoil, so that I can, like, dump it out, and also it's not flammable, so in case something is still burning, it's not gonna catch on fire, like, right away. It's not gonna, like, burn my whole room down. But anyways, I have a ton of different kinds of incense, a bunch of different scents, a bunch of different types. So some of these I'm not gonna remember. I'm gonna try my best. So I know for a fact that these two are very, very along the wavelength of like for specific use, I guess, if that makes sense. These ones are extremely about chakras and stuff like that, so anyone who doesn't really know, I'm not going to be the best person to explain all of this because I haven't looked extensively into what they are, why they are, how they work, blah, blah, blah. I just have a very basic understanding of the chakras are the main points in your body that have really big energy purposes. And I do believe a lot in energies and stuff like that. And I know some people don't. So, like, if you don't, that's fine. I'm not going to say, like, oh, how dare you not agree with me? Like, I don't care if you agree with me or not. This is just something I personally believe in. And if you choose to believe in it or not is completely your own choice. So if you don't believe in it, just skip through the next few minutes while I try to explain what I believe and why I believe in it. So, energies and energy points, especially traveling through the chakras, it's where the energy travels the strongest and where things are being felt the strongest. So if you're feeling or receiving energies, it's going to come through the strongest in those specific points in your body. So like the solar plexus, like how if you hit yourself right in the solar plexus, you can wind yourself. That's a main energy point. There's one for your heart. There are, I don't know them all. I could not for any fact tell you exactly where all of the chakras are. I just know personally for me, my main ones that I focus a lot on are in the head, like specifically in my forehead. That's where I focus on specifically. So forehead, chest, and heart. And I learned a lot about energies through one of my exes because she did a lot of energy manipulation with the chakras and with like sharing energies and drawing on other people's energies. So there were times where she was feeling really, really drained because of a really big emotional event, so I would allow her to draw on some of my energy. So we would we would pin our foreheads together, and I would just channel all of my like happy go get 'em energy at her, and she could like take a little bit of it off of me and kind of use that to get herself through the rest of the day. And other times I just did it because I thought it was really cute. Like I thought that was a really good bonding thing that we could do together. So sometimes I just did it for for the sole fact of doing it, and I would just send all of my love at her. And yeah, anyways, that's something that she taught me to do. So now, because of how much I felt that happening and like I understood how that worked, especially because of the way she described it to me and the way that she reacted to me sharing my energy with her, I try to clear out my chakras as best I can. So this yellowish one is for the solar plexus, and the green ones are for the heart. So they're supposed to, like, when you burn them, when you breathe in the scent and all that, it's supposed to help clear out your chakras and help you be able to channel energy better through those sections of your body. Yay, energy talk. And then because I really liked just burning incense in general, my parents allowed me to get a bunch from Green Earth. It's a store that I've talked about before. I really like it there. They have a lot of stuff. But I bought these when they were having a sale, because their store was closing. I don't know if that was like their entire store closing, like it's not going to exist anymore, if it was just the location that was closing down and they were trying to sell whatever they had. But either way, they had a sale on their exotic scents, incense, and I actually got the chakra incense there as well. But this is sandalwood, and this one is opium. So I haven't really used much of those ones. I've been focusing more on clearing my chakras out when I've been having a hard time. So that is what I've been using the most right now. I think I might have gotten rid of the packaging for it, but if I'm correct, this is rose. Yeah, I think these ones are just rose scented. I have these ones. These are like a flower collection that came in like a huge box. So rose, I have jasmine, I have lavender, lily, musk. Not sure what that one is. Oh, these ones are the rose. Shit. I don't know what the other one is then. It was another type of flower. I just don't remember which one. I thought it was the rose because it was pink, but I guess it wasn't. no matter. It is a flowery scent, and it is more incense that I own. So those are my biggest things that I have. And I guess this isn't going to be like a collection thing. I don't have many. I only have the one. But again, along the lines of some things that people believe to be parts of witchcraft and all of that, I do own a pack of tarot cards. I don't do many like readings or anything like that for myself. I will occasionally do it if I feel that I really need some guidance through a hard time or something like that, but it's not something that I tend to do very often. So I think that's about it. Those are... The one didn't really count as a collection because I only had 2 of them, but the pop figurines. So pop figurines, voodoo dolls, and incense, I guess, is a collection I have. But that's the thing that I do. So thank you guys so much for sticking around and for always being super patient about my uploads and being so understanding of me not always having like a ton of time to make videos and all of that. You guys are the best for all of that, and as I like to say at the end of all of my videos, Ollie Ollie Oxenfree.